Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enterprise for our first episode of Homeworld 2 Complex 7.4.4. Okay, so in case you guys are wondering why we're playing this random version of Complex, this one actually is special to me because this was the first version of Complex I played back in like high school when my friend of mine introduced me to the game. This was also the first mod that taught me that through enough hard work and enough determination, you can completely change the landscape of the original game. Like before, I think before I played this, there was a mod for Command & Conquer Red Alert 2 that I used to play all the time called Eagle Red, and it expanded on the game. It gave you more units to build, more ways to make money. It also made the AI more difficult. It expanded on the game, where this one completely changes Homeworld 2 from a simple space strategy game to a more 4X, like a grand strategy game, which I absolutely love about this. Also, the background sound, or the background soundtrack, I believe is actually from an old game called Genesis Rising, and I've actually never beaten that game. It's a pretty difficult game. It has a space-based story to it. So let me know after we get done with Homeworld Complex if you guys want me to play that game, because I do own it, and I would actually like to play it because I think I'll do a pretty good job on the channel. So let me know in the comments if you guys want to see that. Also, before we move on, I do have an announcement. We're not playing the standard version of 7.4.4. I've actually modded this myself a little bit, and I'm super excited about it. And I'll tell you a little bit more when we actually get into the game. So, what we're going to do is, as you can see here, we're going to do a massive 3 versus 3. Because what I have modded is the Deplomacy Fee. And I probably stated this before in my other Complex videos, but the Diplomacy Fee to me works backwards. It awards the person with the stronger fleet more RUs and punishes the person with a weaker fleet with paying RUs. I've actually flipped that around. The person who is stronger pays RUs and the person who is weaker receives RUs. And that encourages the stronger player to not be super powerful compared to his buddies and helps the weaker player catch up to his stronger ally. We're going to put that to the test today. I am super excited about it. I've also cut the fee in half because originally, let me see if I can find the setting real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about, because I'm using my hand gestures and forgetting I'm recording this, and none of you guys will see that. There it is, Diplomacy Fee. So Diplomacy Fee, you have 4 options: off, few, normal, and high. And originally, few made it to where the score differences between you and your ally would be 1 RU that you pay or receive based off of that score difference. Normal was 2, high is 3. I modified it so few is actually 0.5, normal is 1, and high is 1.5. And the game seems to run it fine. It actually calculates it out, and I don't think it actually gives you that half RU. The game is smart enough to know that there's no such thing as 0.5 RUs in this game. So I think it either ignores it or rounds it up. Haven't figured that part out yet. But anyways, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a massive 3 versus 3. Let's go all the way back to the normal, or to where it starts. We're gonna start with 0 honor points. Honor points is like your experience points. The more you get, eventually you'll rank up, which allows you to expand your fleet more, blah blah blah. I'll get more into that into the actual game. Resource multiplier, we're gonna put that on high, just because of the fact this is gonna be a long game. So there's definitely gonna be multiple episodes. Honor sensitivity, we're gonna put that on low too. Resource sensitivity, that's fine. Or resource sensitivity, I should say. Construction speed, fine. Operations, fine. Hyperspace accessibility. I believe this increases the cost of hyperspacing. We'll keep that the way it is. Rank thingy high. That's fine. We're gonna have all of Higarans versus all of Vagar. Battle duration, fine. AI aid set to normal, which means if we get in trouble or one of my allies get in trouble, the other ally will come and try to protect them. AI behavior balanced. This is based off of how large of fleets the enemies are going to use. We have defensive, balanced, and aggressive. Defensive means they won't attack very often, but they'll attack in large groups. And aggressive means they'll attack frequently, but in small groups, and balance is in between. Okay, let's go ahead and get in this, and I can show you off the little mod that I made. I might eventually upload it to Steam, so any of you guys that want to play this version of 7.4.4 can. But this won't affect you guys that like to do 1v1 battles. This only affects if you have allies, because that's how the Diplomacy Fee works. Okay, let's get into the game. Complex 7.4.4, an idea by Beggins, and apologize about the sneezing in the background. My dad is sneezing, so nothing I can do about that. Wow. So I'm way up in the air. One of my allies is down here, my other ally is all the way over here.
Prophecy is at hand.
And we got dust clouds, derelicts, mining bases. This map actually looks pretty cool. I wanted a map with tons of stuff going on because this is going to be a long mission. I'm going to try and go through all of the ranks. So this might be a couple episodes.
Your destiny.
All my harvesters go up here and start harvesting. Rank recombination, we get 600. The reason why I set that to high is because if you look over here, in Complex, when the year changes, we pay maintenance on all of our ships. You don't pay enough maintenance, they start losing their efficiency, which reduces their damage, their health, and their movement. So it's important to keep up on your maintenance, and the normal maintenance level is a little bit too low for Higarans. So I always set it to high to kind of make up for everything. Get my main engines on so I can move the mothership.
Main engines online.
Thank you. Let's go in front of here.
Underway.
And let's go to build. We're going to start off with a research ship, and we don't really need a light carrier, but it could probably come in handy.
Engine test complete. All standard drives are operational.
One issue with this mod, this ability right up here, this is supposed to be our advanced sensors. It doesn't exist in this mod for some reason. I don't know if that's a bug or something. But in order to get our advanced sensors array, our advanced sensors, we have to build our light carrier first. Which we need to use the monitor, so that we can look at all of our allies and all of our enemies. This allows us to just see some basic things about our enemies and allies and figure out which one we should attack and whatnot.
The mothership is standing by.
The mothership is standing by. It feels so good to be back in Complex. I've missed this mod for a while. It's also good to be playing
New capital ships complete.
the one I like the most. Okay, so now we got our research station built.
Standing by. Construction in progress.
New research available.
Also, if you guys notice up here, there's no energy in this version. This was before they implemented all that energy stuff, which might actually make this mod a little bit more appealing, because the energy stuff does get annoying if you don't monitor it closely. So that's awesome. And shipyard, you get somewhere. The mothership's gonna run into you.
New capital ships.
And there's our light cruiser. Or not light cruiser, light carrier, the Frozen Space 1.
Roger.
Actually, you get over there.
Underway. Standing by.
And we are going to build our advanced sensors array on you. Again, this is something I don't need to do, but it's just something I want to do. I'm going to do a little bit of spying. And now that the year has ended, we have a diplomacy fee of -10, which means we're doing better than our allies, because we're paying a fee for them now.
Destination locked in.
I also could probably go over here and harvest this stuff. Maybe. That might be where one of the enemies are. Have to send a scout in to see if the enemy is there. I'd like to own at least 2 asteroid fields before we get to the next rank,
Move order confirmed.
which we have a long time till we get to the next rank, so I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm more or less worried about
Roger.
getting some of this stuff going. So how many asteroids do we have here? We have this big guy, which is 3. We have the small one, which is 2, and this one, which is 1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have
Mothership.
5 harvesters? Okay, so we can build another one.
Production underway.
Reporting.
And you, once we get some time, we'll build a probe, and we'll send it out to here. I think another thing I would like to adjust in this game is the honor system. Like, it's really good, but you get a lot of points for battle. I would probably like to cut that in half,
Research module
but
complete.
that's for the future.
New construction
Working on one
options
thing at a
available.
time.
New upgrades available.
Okay, so you got your advanced sensors array built.
Mothership.
Let's go ahead and get our remote monitor ability. We can use that to
Mothership.
check on all the players. Now, as we go through technology and people in the AI upgrade their remote monitors, we'll have to upgrade ours in order to continue to spy on them.
Insufficient resources.
That's the way
Upgrades
that they can
paused.
keep themselves protected so we can't see their data. And we can also build a rapid sweeper set on the mothership since we have a research module. And that will allow our mothership to protect itself from fighters and corvettes. And then as we get further through the research, because as we do research, we get research points. Once we reach a certain point, we can grab our
Reporting.
research ship
Moving to destination.
and build the next research division on it, which will give us the second round of research things, and then the next one will give us a third one when we reach that point value. Okay, so it is a new year.
Upgrade complete.
We are now getting 64 resources from Diplomacy Fee, which means I'm falling behind my allies.
Mothership.
I'm so happy that works right. It makes me extremely happy. But here in the very beginning, we're going to focus on expanding our economy, because as you can see, guys, up here, here are our the crew members that we can hold. The first number represents how many we're using. The second one represents how many is available. The third one represents our capacity. So we're using 90. Oh God! Oh, shut up! Shut up! Sorry, phone alarm. So the first one, we're using 92 out of 150. I want to focus on building up our economy because that's about as much as we're going to be able to make. And we can't increase this until we get promoted to the next rank, which we use the crew station for.
Acknowledged.
You go ahead and harvest.
Locked in.
The monitor. Okay, so the monitor went off, so now we can take a look at our enemies and our allies. So, ooh, we have a Vagar. Oh, never mind. This is all messed up because of the how the thingy actually works. So the Vagar, and Vagar are all enemies, and so they're all linked together. So this one's getting 26 units. This one's getting 26 as well, and this one's losing 52 because his score was lower than the rest, but they're kind of the same because the diplomacy fee hits at the end of the year. Because you get the RUs, you pay the RU fee, or you get the RU fee when the year turns over, and scores update pretty frequently, so they get out of hand. So I just would check this like every year. But let's go ahead and turn that off.
Standing by.
You build me a probe, and then let's also build
Mothership.
the harvest module
Production
on the
underway.
mothership so we can get those researches going. And in this version, all of these abilities stack on top of each other. So you can have multiple harvest control modules improving your harvesters at once. So we can build a scavenger, which is our big harvester dude, put the harvesting module on him, and then stack it on top of the mothership's module, and then you'll have double the buffs in this area. All that stuff is totally possible in this mod. Alright, probe. Let's see what the enemy has.
Underway.
Or let's see if the enemy is actually there.
Upgrades available.
Subsystem construction complete.
There's an enemy probe there. It doesn't actually look like the enemy went to this area. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is build me a scavenger. We'll send it out to this area and get this and start harvesting all that stuff. The year tipped over. We now are paying a diplomacy fee of 2 compared to our allies. This ally is paying a diplomacy fee of 37, so he's getting a little bit ahead. And this one is getting a diplomacy fee of 35. So he fell behind a little bit because, as you can tell by the scores, and this one's ahead, so he's paying the fee. Hee hee. It's working fine and it makes me happy. Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and get these buffs so our harvesters can drop off quicker, have a larger capacity, and harvest quicker. All of that has been streamlined in the new one. I think it's just one, and it improves them all. But now we got our little scavenger built.
Copy.
Hello, little guy.
Upgrade complete.
And our scavenger can build point defense systems to protect itself, harvesters, mobile refineries, and whatnot to expand harvesting operations. Have a built-in harvester module, a built-in fusion module, which, if you guys don't know, is a way to make money in this mod. It uses the power of the fusion engine and creates RUs from the process of fusion. It requires a lot of maintenance, and in the newer versions requires a lot of power, but it's a good way to get a lot of money if you need it. Right now we can barely pay our maintenance fee. We would actually not be able to pay our maintenance fee if I did increase rank accommodations, so we do have to be a little careful. But let's go ahead. Apologies about that. Let's see how many units we can make, or how many we can harvest. This one holds 3, this one's 2, that's 1 and 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let's build 7 harvesters.
Insufficient resources. Upgrades paused.
Okay.
Mothership.
And then once we get that going, we are probably going to build our engine module on the light carrier. So that we can get that going. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get the fighter module going too, so we have some sort of protection. But get the engine module, and then I want to get the defense and fire control module on the mothership. The defense increases health by 25% on the actual ship, 10% of all ships around in the radius, and it gives us defensive research upgrades. And fire module increases weapon damage by 20% on the main ship, weapon aim by 20% on the main ship, and then 15% on ships around it for weapon aim and weapon damage. And that unlocks our damage upgrade abilities. Let's see, the year turned over, we're 198. We're falling behind our allies. Tends to happen. This ally has actually gotten really good. He's paying 249 RUs a year because he's getting too powerful compared to us.
Reporting.
Go ahead and harvest. I think a lot of the AI right now is focusing on building up their military. Yeah. You're building up your military, you're building up your military. The Vagar really haven't done much yet. So.
Roger.
You harvest.
Collection confirmed. Confirmed.
Boop boop.
New utility class ships complete.
Now you can dock ships, can't you? Yes, you can. So I could bring in a couple fighters to protect him if he needs help. He can also build a rapid sweeper turret to protect him against fighter invasions, but large invasions, he's gonna die. You can jump, right? No, you need a hyperspace module for that. This isn't Homeworld 1. Okay.
New utility class ships complete.
Now that probe, does that probe require any
Mothership.
crew members? I don't think it does. No, and it doesn't also require any maintenance, so it can just sit there forever. Okay. Cool.
Copy.
Oh, that's why I can't find them. I set my scavenger to keep things docked, and I forgot that harvesters are considered like Corvette classes in this game.
Utility class ships complete.
Resources locked in.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I can just have them dock into the scavenger whenever we get attacked, so they don't kill all the harvesters. Good to know. The year is ticking over. I have a feeling I'm gonna get more of a fee. 27. No, I've actually balanced out because I built some harvesters. Okay.
Acknowledged.
Good to know. Okay, and then you build your harvest module. This is going to drastically increase our maintenance. See, oh yeah, we also have to pay maintenance on these too. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, let's increase our RU capacity, because we're harvesting a lot of resources now, so increasing our maintenance probably wouldn't be wouldn't hurt us too much. But let's get that built.
Production
Let's get our fighter facility built,
Subsystem manufactured.
and then build our defensive and fire control module. And then you can build your drive system module. That's a lot of maintenance. That's 200 RUs a year. That doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that is quite a bit compared to how much that we currently make based off our rank. But right now, probably the best thing to do is just to max out our fleet and then focus on research until we can get higher, so we can expand our fleet. We won't be able to help our ally much, but I don't think our allies are actually going to attack until they get high enough. We're all about the same right now. 7, 8, 9. The Vagar have a lot of capacity.
New research available. Mothership fighter facility complete. New fighters available for construction.
The Vagar are vastly different from each other. This one's paying $335 for diplomacy. This one's paying, wait, that's the Vagar. Hang on, this one's getting 193 and this one's getting 142. So this one has gotten really powerful, which is why he's paying so much of a diplomacy fee. Okay. Now, let's get you going so the harvesters move faster, so we can dock stuff a little bit quicker, improve our fighter speed, get intruder tech, recycling system,
Subsystem manufactured.
improve the mothership defenses, because now the mothership has a whole lot more health. We have the defensive control tower built, and also improve all the health of all the ships around them. And if we get our battle cruisers built and whatnot where we can put these on, they'll stack on top of it. So you can, there's actually a strategy in this game where you can move your battle cruisers to your mothership and just turn the mothership into a giant tank because you increase the health so much. I don't remember if this is in the 9.1 version. They might have taken this out where it doesn't like drastically improve the health of all your ships around them. Or it might be in there and I just don't know it.
Complete.
Okay. And now, mothership, I want you to build your rapid sweeper set so you can protect your harvesters. It looks like some of our allies are throwing probes at people, so we can see what's going on with the Vagar.
Upgrade complete.
They're kind of in the same situation. The Vagar are trading with each other, which we probably need to do too, because that'll allow us to generate some income via trade. Because the way trading works is that it takes a 10% of your RUs out and then sends it to your ally, and then when they receive it, they get that
New
RUs,
fighters available for construction.
and it just keeps trading that way. And then it'll take 10% of their RUs, bring it to you, and then take 10% of yours, and it just keeps going back and forth like that. So it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get a couple of these going. Let's get 2 of them going. Boop, boop, boop. 'Cause I think you only need 1 trade convoy alive in order to keep the trade going, but having extra is always a good idea. Okay, we got our rapid sweeper turret built on our rapid sweepers set built on our mothership, so our damage has gone way up, and we should be able to handle ourselves against small groups of fighters and corvettes. Cool, cool, cool. I would build more of these, but each one of these modules require RUs to keep functioning, and we are way above where we're supposed to be, so I'm not really going to be doing that.
New utility class ships complete. Upgrade complete.
Let's see, we have rapid sweeper turrets to help out against the enemy. You need yours. Excuse me. So let's go ahead and build your rapid sweeper turret. We have intruders, which are advanced fighter squadrons equipped with pulse laser guns. You're 8 RUs per year. You're 7.
Production underway.
Let's build like
underway.
3. See, these take 5 units.
Construction complete.
Let's build 4.
Underway.
That's all we can build until we get promoted. So build those, build the crew station, because the crew station doesn't require anything. Because if it did, that would be pretty dumb. Because it's the thing that holds all the crews. Did he just move his... Oh, he's moving his probe in. Hee. I thought that was the other probe.
Acknowledged.
Point defense systems don't take anything except for maintenance. I think, yeah, you can have 9 of them. Okay.
New fighters squadron complete.
Let's go ahead and get that one going. And then we might build a couple defense turrets. Let's see, we gained 13 experience from everything that we built, 5 experience from harvesting RUs, 3 from doing research. We can also send RUs to our allies in order to increase our rank by contributing to their economic benefits. Nothing from battles and nothing from capturing.
Squadron complete. New construction options available. Mothership.
Oh yeah, we can also get our platform too. But again, too much maintenance. Not gonna do it. We need to continue doing research so that we can get this stuff going. And then for our harvesters, let's improve our trade. Ooh, module health.
New fighters squadron complete.
Yeah, probably would be a bad idea to help our modules. Then special systems health, and then remote monitor. And then we might have to build corvettes just to improve our research, which will help improve this. Cool. We got little intruders. Yee.
Resources transferred. Let's go.
Upgrade complete.
Got one little laser thing in front of him.
Squadron complete. New construction options
Wow.
available.
Ally has flak frigates. Indeed. How are we doing on the diplomacy fee? We're far behind. We're 373. How is our allies? You're negative 443, so you've done very well. And you are 70. I'm the one that's falling behind now. Indeed. Oh, look how it zoomed right into the research station. That's fine. That'll probably be our thumbnail for today's episode anyways.
New construction options available. Upgrade complete.
Okay.
Reporting.
So now with the crew station, we can build the crew cells, which for the Higarans is essential to getting our crew back up to normal when we lose ships. So we'll need to build a couple of those, and then here's our crew barracks and officer barracks, which we'll be using to expand the fleet when we get ranked up. Cool.
New utility class ships available for construction.
En route.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and build a couple more, because we get experience for building things. And X bombers, improved bombs.
Mothership.
I don't think we're gonna have a.
Upgrade
Ooh.
complete.
There was one of these months that we didn't actually pay our stuff.
New utility class ships complete.
Okay. It takes I think it takes a couple of years for that efficiency to go away.
Production underway.
But we need to make sure that we don't max out our RUs, because if we max out our RUs, then it goes to waste. So let's get that going. And I want to expand our storage, but that's more maintenance that we're gonna have to pay. Oh god. Fighters,
Copy.
get over here.
Upgrade complete.
Moving to intercept.
Harvesters dock.
Dock order confirmed. Docking underway.
Stay docked.
New utility class ships complete.
Go! Scavenger, go! I definitely have to get those point defense systems going for this guy.
New
All the
upgrades
harvesters are like,
available.
dock, we're under attack! We're under fire!
Complete.
Docking signal green.
Go, go, go!
Upgrade complete.
I'm gonna probably leave a couple of these intruders with this guy. Actually, we should just leave them all. The mothership can defend this group pretty well if it's weapons, because it has like 4 of these turrets on, and this one's only using 1 of the turrets.
Standing by.
Go, go! Reinforcements have arrived. Let's go, intruders. Let's take care of this little fighter threat. Go, go, go!
Reporting enemy contact.
Indeed.
Enemy destroyed. Need new orders.
Okay, and this should help our ranking.
Upgrade complete.
Cool. Come on, boys. You're superior to these types, I think. You might actually be good against corvettes, not fighters, because you're a pulse laser. Let me check real quick. Where is the mothership? Advanced. Yep, good against corvettes and frigates. You're not good against fighters. That's why you're struggling so much. Oh well.
Ready.
Should have built interceptors. Boom! They're very flashy though. Okay.
Ready.
Scavenger, or
Upgrade
thank you
complete.
very much. You kept 6 in, even though you're only supposed to keep 5. Go ahead and launch all of your harvesters back out. And we will go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed this so far. Please leave a like if you did. If you like what I do, consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated.